Hey, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I have some big news. What's that big news? Well, the big news is one, this shirt isn't buttoned up there, so that's not the big news now. Big news is that it's windy. How windy? Well, glad you asked. It is so windy. It has blown, let's see if I can get it in the shot. It has blown the, sorry about that for the thing, guys, but blown the hammock all cattywonky over here, see? Yeah. Cattywonky. There's something, whoops, as I put my hand in front of the camera. Cattywonky, that's something you don't hear that much every day anymore. And there, let's get out of the way of the hammock. Put that pillow up. Oh, how is everyone doing today, huh? All the bugs on the table. Excuse me while I stand up and get my phone out of my jacket pocket here. As it is telling me it is March 20th, Friday. So, happy Friday, everyone. And for all those that celebrate, Shabbat Shalom. How are y'all doing out there? Huh? Y'all probably can't see me over here, so again, we're going to move over here to the not so sunny side. So everyone is different, right? Right. Some people have shirts that are from their grandpa that has died over a year ago. Some have abilities that others don't have. Mine is a gift of gab. I shouldn't call it a gift, it's more like a talent. So my talent is the talent of gift of gab. It's the talent of playing the piano by ear, because not everybody can do that, you know. I'd like to think that my talent's also praying and biblical stuff. And, you know, you'd be right. But how much of that is, you know, how much of the talent that you have, and feel free to share what your talent is down there. I got a cousin whose talent is to draw. His talent is drawing. And I mean artistically, you know. He has a thought in his brain and can put it on the paper. Oh, the other talent that I have, I'm sorry, but another one that I have is writing. I'm a pretty good storyteller. Speaking of storytelling, after the Bible stories, I'm going to be getting into my own stories that I've been doing, so that I can have it here and on paper. Paper? What? Yeah, okay. See, I believe well, I'll get to this later. That's derailed of something else that just popped into my mind. But talents. What are your talents? What are you good at? Like I said, my cousin is very good at, like, artistic stuff. Like, he can sit down, you can let him know what you want to be drawn, and he can draw it. However, I'm working on a shirt, my people. My family of YouTube people out there. I'm working on a shirt, and they're gonna start out in hopefully black first, because that black on white logo, and it's gonna be my logo with his artistic flair. And yes, it's going to be, his artistic flair, because I told him I just basically want my logo, with your artistic flair to it. You do what you want with it to make it better. And he hasn't gotten around to it yet, but I know that if he does it, it'll be a smash. It'll be a hit. So be on the lookout for that, guys. I don't know how it's going to be done or anything, how much it's going to cost. Hopefully $0, if anything. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully less than $15. $15 is as much as I'm gonna want to spend on. See, I'm hoping to do one shirt first, and then if people like that shirt, I can produce more. I could actually, first I'm going to do a shirt, wear that shirt. If people like that shirt, I'm going to take it off, wash it, make sure that it's machine washable first. I'm going to wash it, then I'm drawing a blank. Then I can sell that one shirt, or not just sell that one shirt, but like get more shirts and sell those, But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to have a GoFundMe, maybe, just to make shirts for y'all. I got some big plans out there for our channel, this channel that you're watching now. I got some big plans. Why? Because I want this channel to grow. I want this family to be a bigger family. What you see now is just 51 lovely people who have subscribed, thankfully. And probably 100 more people watch, but just not sure if they should subscribe, or don't want their other family members to see, hey, they've subscribed to me or whatever. So if you do watch, thank you. I appreciate that. Now I'm going to do something here that I told y'all I won't do. And it's nothing bad either. It's just I want to extend a handout, if you will, more like a, if you need me to collab with you, I will. To Memories to Keep. If she needs me to collab with her or wants me to collab with her on anything, I'm free. And I'm not just saying that because that might get me, excuse me, that might get me more subscribers or viewers or whatever. No, I'm not just saying that. I'm saying it to help both of our channels become mended, because myself and I has grown this way. But I believe that I was a better person because I was in there because of that channel's positivity. That channel's positivity outweighed what I was feeling negative about inside. Because you can feel all types of negativity, but when you're around a lot of positivity people, try saying that in one breath, you can have a lot of positive outlook on life. And that is a talent within itself too. Going back to the topic of talents, that's a form of a talent, being able to share the positivity from one person out. I'm not anybody special. I'm not a preacher, not a rabbi. I have taught devotion, but that's like a few minutes, from the beginning of breakfast, which was at that time 7 o'clock in the morning, till the end, which at that point was 9. So I guess it was a good hour. But I'd be lying in saying that I have not learned a lot. Because I have. I've learned, more than anyone out there about the Heavenly Father. Anyways, something good is going to happen today. A cousin of mine is dropping off the doggy, Pepe, the one that y'all love, the one that I get more views on for some reason. My silliness alone should be the thing that y'all come to see. My whoopsie, my bloopers, my everything, and that's another thing. I'm thinking about cutting out my bloopers, my whoopsies, my oopsie daisy, my oopsie doodles, or whatever, and making a blooper reel at the end of each month. What do you think? Would y'all go for that? 'Cause that will take a lot of editing on my part, but I'd be more than happy to do it for y'all if that's what y'all want. When I separated ways with Memories, it also took some of the friends, most of the friends actually, almost all of the friends that I had, and I say almost, because I still have one. I don't know if that person is still a friend of mine, rather than just somebody who wants to keep track of my personality or whatever. But I want them to know that I have not distanced myself. They have distanced themselves with me. As far as I'm concerned, you know, and this is my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, y'all don't want anything to do with me. And that's perfectly fine. You know, just don't be throwing my name around, you know, in a bad way, because I understand that Memories herself never did that. And I get it. And it's okay. But what's not okay is, you know, people within that room letting the trolls get to me, you know? Or, I should say it this way, letting the trolls do what they did to me. Thence I had to, you know, go forward and do something about it. I warned them plenty of times not to. And now, there are 2 people out there that don't do it anymore. But there's 1 person out there that trolls even the head mod in that room. And even trolled me at one time. Tried to bring me down. No. That just means that I'm going to love them a lot more. Because that's one thing that I realized, is that they probably don't have love in the first place. So how can they give love if they don't have love to give? I hear the song Amazing Grace ringing up in my brain. And I'm going to leave you with this because I have to cut it short, buddy. Not everything that you see on the outside is what they are on the inside. Tread carefully with others, especially the ones that you think you know, because you may not really know. And I know that's a riddle or two, but the smart ones know what I mean. You know, me and Memories are the 2 people, you know, within this, and a lot of other YouTubers I know are a couple of good YouTubers, and ones that you can trust. And if she sees this, hi. I have not stopped praying for your channel and you and your family. I hope you're doing well. Oh, and let me call out her friend too, because he's been a very big help in my life and a big push in my career here. You know, without him setting my brain right back on the right track, You know, there have been many people out there I'd like to thank, not just him. But for now, I'll start with them. I want to thank him for, you know, like every time I got on rocky road, he kind of smoothed that rocky road with a pile driver, or, you know, something, a rolling pin or something, to smooth out the bumps of my life. And if he's watching, thank you. I never gotten a chance to say that, so I wanted to say thank you. Memories, thank you for putting the inspiration in me to want to do like lives and stuff like that. I appreciate that. I wasn't fully truthful at the beginning, but I wanted y'all to know that I thank y'all for being who y'all were and are. A loving community. Just like this community is here, guys. You want a loving community? You'll find it in both of those places, as well as Willie _ the gamer. And the reason why I bring him up is, well, he gave me a second chance. A redemption story, if you will. See, if you want a second chance out there, maybe a third chance, you just have to ask. You have to go after it. You have to go find that thing. And peeps, family, love will go and find y'all. Remember, God loves you. Your parents loves you. Your grandparents loves you. Your aunt, uncle loves you. And I love you. See you later, my family. And probably the next vlog or the next live, which is probably Sunday. And if you're watching this after Sunday, too late. But if you're watching this the day it aired, or the day I put it out, which is probably today, Friday the 20th, then come and hang out Sunday. I'll see you there. I'll be chatting back and forth with you there. I'm not sure when Sunday, probably Sunday afternoon, about 1-ish or so, maybe 10. I thought about doing a 6-7 joke. I decided not to. If any of my cousins are watching, hello, love y'all. Yes, we have that close-knit family thing, and I love it. You know, it hurts for me. See, here's another thing. I know I was saying my outro earlier, but here's another thing. I love Friday night family time. And elderly person, friend of ours, has gotten sick. Gotten the bug or whatever. I don't know what it is, but she's gotten sick, and so pray for her to get better. But that's the reason why we're not doing dinner, because it's a short notice type thing. And so I'm going to get some fried chicken from the person who is bringing the dog over. So God works in mysterious ways, because I wanted fried chicken from the start. I wanted to tell him, how about some fried chicken? But I withheld that, and God knew that. And so, it's funny. God knows what you're going to say before you say it. So, my theory is that if he knows what you're going to say, there's a bird out there, beautiful bird. If he knows what you're going to say before you say it, then why not watch what you say before you say it? Think about what you say. With that, I'm out. I'll talk to you tomorrow, or maybe later on today. I got nothing else to do. So, talk to you later. Bye.